All right, so what's good?
What's up? We're here.
You guys good?
Yeah.
Hey, man, we got drinks. We got cigars. Tom's got a great water right here.
Top shelf water.
Top shelf.
Hey, top shelf. Is that what we say, the high quality H2O?
Yes.
High quality.
Yes, all day.
Yeah. High quality H2O all day. So, Eric, what you drinking on, man?
I got a Paloma, man. I got introduced to a Paloma.
So I'm not
over
an
the holidays.
alcohol connoisseur. You know what I'm saying? Right now I got I got a front a little bit. I got the big block. The big block of ice cube, you know what I'm saying, with the cranberry juice. And then, but I do, come here and enjoy a number of cigars. John, the owner, man, he's been gracious enough to be able to allow us to shoot our documentary here.
Thank you, John.
So,
Thank you.
It's been a blessing. I mean, to find a spot where people allow you to be able to come in and have, free reign with the space.
Right.
And being able to do different things. For me, it's definitely been a huge blessing because it's extremely hard. I mean, Tosh, you in film, it's extremely hard.
Yes.
You've been a producer trying to find locations.
Yes.
You've scouted some locations for me. So I know the reality of it is it's kind of challenging to be able to get the spot. So, big shout out to John and Torch here, Torch Cigar Lounge. If you don't know where it's at, we're here in North Phoenix, not too far from Desert Ridge Marketplace. I forgot the name of the street, though. I'm tripping. I'm blowing the name of the street, but High Street. But it's actually a pretty dope spot. So great drinks, super dope cigars. But I wanted to sit here and have a conversation and then pull back the curtain and allow people to see what it's like to shoot a documentary, but also talk about a number of different things from who you two are, what you guys do. You playing a pivotal role in what we're doing, and then also just your education, what it takes to do a documentary, and then also why I chose to use, our advanced students, some of interns, different people to be able to shoot this versus actually putting a crew together. So I'm gonna start with you, Tosh. I want you to introduce yourself, tell us who you are, where you're from originally, and then what you do as far as business-wise and sometimes day job stuff.
All right, so I am Tasha Ishman to be exact. I am a producer of film, and I own my own production company, Ishman Productions.
What is it called again?
Ishman Productions.
Ishman's Production. One more time for the people.
Ishman Productions.
That's what's up. So you out here doing it big.
Yes. So right now I'm producing a couple of things.
Okay.
A film.
A couple.
Oh,
nice.
I like how she had a couple of things.
You had to schedule us in today, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put us on. Like, for real. That's what's up, though. That's a couple of things, yeah.
Yeah. So right now, producing a film called Micromanage with a production company out here called Paddle
Okay,
Foot
so you
Productions.
partnered up with another production company?
Yeah, so gonna go into production next month.
Oh, nice. Ooh,
so
casting done?
Yes.
Okay.
So trying to secure this one last location.
So again, big shout to you, John. I appreciate you, man. It's extremely hard to find.
Yes.
Not just a location, great location.
A great location.
To make the film,
yes.
the TV show, the documentary
yes.
pop out, man. Locations is definitely key.
It is.
I mean, I ain't got no money to be building sets and building all this. So the reality of it is I definitely want to make sure we have the location, but keep going.
Yeah, so to touch on that, location is definitely the challenging thing when you are doing a film or documentary or doing anything, because locations back out. Oh my gosh. They back out at the last minute.
Yes.
And it's like you're scrambling.
And they don't understand the production schedule. Like,
right.
You got everything lined up. I mean, you got people going. And then right when you're about to go and do your thing, you end up what? Bagging out of the location.
Right.
So that actually is pretty tough.
Right.
To say the least.
It is.
So
it is.
But your production company, and then what is the second project you're working on?
The second project I'm working on it's actually mine.
Okay.
So I wrote a short film, and I have locations. So I got contracts.
Nice.
So
you already solidified that. That's
so they gonna have to do something else to break that. You ain't.
You already solidified that. So you got crew.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
I do have crew. I'm looking for a couple more.
Okay. So shout out.
So.
And where can they hit you up if they want to be crew?
You can hit me up on my Instagram, Tasha Ishman.
Okay.
Yeah, just hit
That's
me up
what's up.
on there.
That's what's
That'd
up.
be-
That's an interesting story because that's how you and I kind of met, right? Years ago. Because remember, we were doing the TV show,
Yeah.
right? And then
Yeah.
I put an ad out on Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah, so the ad out on Facebook for a casting call.
Yeah.
And talking about the show, and literally like, you hit me up, said you were interested in being a PA.
Yes.
Yeah, and you going to ASU, which we'll get to
Yep.
in a minute. Okay,
Yep.
cool. That's what's up.
Yep.
All right, it's crazy how full circle it is when you're coming from being, just trying to get onto something,
Right.
then actually doing your own thing.
Right. And you
That's
were
right.
actually the only person that responded to me.
Wow. And
So
we definitely got to touch on that. Seriously. And that's the thing about it when you're talking about like trying to be able to have the opportunity to be able to get on.
Right.
And then your resume also speaks to it. Your experience speaks to it. That can
Right.
cripple it. So I'm going to jump into I'll talk about that a little bit as we move forward because that's part of the reason why I chose to go an unconventional route when shooting the documentary.
Right.
To put it that way.
Yeah.
E?
So yeah, I'm Eric Aldava, born and raised in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona.
Born and raised.
Born and raised. I'm homegrown. I'm
Homegrown from the shop.
Yeah.
Tosh, where you from? I forgot that shit.
I'm
Yeah.
from Freeport, Illinois.
So she's from Iowa. She's right next door to me. So I'm from Indiana. So we know about that Midwest life. But you said you in.
Yeah, I'm born and raised. Lived in South Phoenix majority of my life. I'm South Mountain High School alumni, South Mountain Community College and ASU. So I'm an educator right now as my profession. That's my career. I teach video broadcasting. So
Okay.
I work alongside Cornelius right here, man. It's been an awesome thing. It's
Yeah.
my third year teaching. It wasn't my career route. It was like,
Oh.
yeah, I'm gonna be a teacher. I don't know if any teacher's like, I'm gonna be a teacher. I'm gonna do this, but I mean, it's been so fun this far. Just being a part of this and being able to work with you and just the path that we're taking our program is
Yes,
going to be
definitely.
amazing. Like
Yes.
especially being an alumni from South Mountain High School and South Phoenix schools and Phoenix Union High School District. Being able to give these kids an opportunity that I didn't have
Yeah.
Right.
10 years ago. It's my 10-year reunion coming up in 2024 or this 2024. So
Yeah.
it's going to be really cool to be a part of that for them, and I'm hoping to win some Emmys for them.
That's what's up, man.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
just get them exposed to the things I wasn't exposed to. I do
And-
own my
man.
own production company as well. Shout out to EA Productions.
That's what's up.
Along with my beautiful, amazing wife. I'm a newlywed guy.
That's
I'm a
what's up.
newlywed.
Yeah. Oh, we got it. Got it
Yeah.
done. Wait.
Congratulations.
It's on.
Wait,
It's on, yeah.
hold on. I gotta get. Hey. See if can you see if she can lighten this up again for me? Cause I gotta blow to that. Hold on a second. Okay. Let's see if she can put some flame on that for me a little bit, bro. Yeah, cause I gotta blow to that. Bro. We just can't be like she right there. So she should have a lighter and put some flame on that for me. I forgot my lighter at a cigar spot. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that happens. But
the reality of it is-
where's my lighter?
I remember you going. Well, I remember meeting you and you in the process of you having one child.
Yes.
So not only do you have another child, then you're talking
Two,
about
yeah.
then you're getting married.
Yes.
You got married. So tell us about that, man. Like, again, I mean, I'm not telling you to do a deep dive into your personal life, man.
I
But the
got
reality of how that has been. I mean, were you guys living together before you got married?
No. Yes. When we had our first child, we started living together, and that developed our relationship a lot more.
Yeah.
And we always had the plan of getting married for sure. I proposed to her around this time last year in 2023. So
Okay.
it was about a year of engagement,
Yeah.
and then we decided, like, you know what? Hey, let's do it. Let's make it official, and we did. So just recently back this past December, we made it official in 2023. So
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So
it's full circle, yeah.
Well, it's
Yes.
so crazy. You were actually going out and about to go make it happen, and she ended up getting sick.
yeah, a week before.
I'm sitting here tripping. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize the reality that
Yes. Yeah.
that you still got the ring on
yeah,
now.
man. Yeah.
And
yeah.
she's probably you might as well put that in the camera so she can know you. You know what I'm saying? Let me
No, shout out to my beautiful wife, man. My beautiful wife Sabrina. She's my rock, and we definitely have. She's a part of my production company with me. She owns 50% of it. So
And that's the thing
And-
about it, which makes it because you have a level of skin in the game.
Yes.
And you know, and I know that when some people ain't got skin in the game, they ain't committed to the reality
Right.
of what
Yes.
it is, man.
Yes.
So, you said you were born and raised in Phoenix.
Yeah.
You went to South Mountain. How was your experience at South? Well, how does it feel to come back
Oh, man.
to your stomping grounds?
It's crazy. It's completely 360 now, to be honest. I mean, the kids are great, man. The students are awesome. And for me to just give some piece of my knowledge and share my experiences with them that I had in high school.
Yeah.
Just to kind of give them that little push
Okay.
to do better, to do better than what I did, and to give them that opportunity, like I said, to do more is awesome. But being around, I mean, I'm at home. I feel so comfortable. The principal was my instructor at one point when I was going to high school.
Wow.
So it's funny how full circle it is. I mean, I'm working with some of my former teachers. I mean,
Wow.
to be there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder if they hear you say that, how would that make them feel? So he's gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm working with some of my former
Yeah.
teachers." That is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, the
is.
thing about it is, I never really thought I never thought about having that feeling, but I was always wondering. I meant to ask you that a while back. Like, how does it feel like you are equal now to a teacher that used to give you a grade?
Yeah. Oh man, it's the power. There's
power
in
is
that.
powerful.
There's power in that.
Now you just can't come and try to tell me something I got to
Right.
do. It is what it is.
No, but it's awesome, man, because I feel like I can rely on a lot of people. I'm comfortable where I'm at. I feel like I can ask for advice
That's
when
what's
need
up.
be. Like, I definitely went to a few teachers and asked, like, what's your classroom method? How do you do certain things?
Yeah.
So it's really cool to come back and really just be able to take in a lot of experience, especially working with you, man. I mean, I've learned so much in the past 3 years when I first met you. I mean, you were at Maryville and I was learning from you and the things that we could do. And I was just like, and then when you came to South, it was like what? Like, it was just a wealth of knowledge that came over me, like,
Yeah.
and I'm excited to see, like, what we're going to do in the future, man.
Yeah,
It's
because
just-
the
it's
thing
crazy.
about it is, my whole thing was, yes, I was comfortable, shout out to the Maryville, whatever. I mean, I was comfortable there. I was there for years. I used to be a head coach there. I'm still, a head football coach. I'm still a head coach at a couple of sports there. But the thing for me was, when I knew that you were, that you're going to be by yourself over there, but we still had these plans of what we wanted to do, I knew it was going to be pretty challenging to be able to do all these different things. But then I'm still at Maryville. And then that means a lot of the things that you and I could connect on, and I can steal some of your information, and then you can steal some of
vice
mine.
versa,
Then
yeah.
it's going to be harder to do when we're in a different building.
Yeah.
And have this supposedly multiple programs that we want to do within one location.
Right.
It was pretty hard.
Yeah.
So the challenge of it is, for me, was I had to make the decision to come from my comfort zone, a place where I knew everybody there, pretty much all the counselors, the principal. We had a great relationship. I was already doing part of the documentary before I came with another class and other programs. I had at least three or four 1-2 classes that were already filming. And I was prepping to be able to have this experience. So I had to do a lot of, so I was like, what would I do?
Yeah.
Should I do it? But then I thought about you, man. I want to be like, I didn't want to just leave you by yourself right there. I didn't want to leave you by yourself.
Yeah,
right there.
appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're going to be able to have a hard time.
Yeah.
You trying to build film side and Jag News and our
for what we're
sports
doing
stuff.
for what we're doing now, man. I mean, what we've done in this first semester of working together at a school.
Yeah.
I feel like it honestly would have took me maybe a year to 2 years to do what we're doing.
And then have somebody that's willing to work with you. And
Exactly.
Do it. And that's another thing.
Yeah.
So then, we were fortunate to get Tosh.
Yes.
No, but let's talk about this move to this point, though. So both of you, you being from Illinois and you being from here, but you both got your feet wet or some of your education beyond high school at ASU.
Yeah.
Yes.
So who want to jump on that experience first?
You.
Want me to go first? It's fresh in my head, so yeah.
Oh, you said it ain't that far from her
Yeah,
head too.
yeah.
Wait a minute. It ain't that far from her head too, but let's go ahead.
So, I had a different route. I wasn't traditional. I didn't go into to ASU as a freshman. I went in as a transfer student.
Yeah.
So it's a little different. As a freshman, you get all that experience. You get to meet a whole bunch of people. Things like I was coming in, I didn't know nobody.
Yeah.
I was like going right into my major, and
Yeah.
it was like throwing to the dogs.
Oh,
you
wow.
know, so I got my major in sports journalism,
Okay.
broadcasting. So it really was like, you know it or you don't type deal.
Right.
And I was fortunate enough to be in high school to where we practiced Jag News
Yeah.
and the broadcasting side of things. So I had a one up on a lot of kids and understanding the editing techniques, things like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, my experience at ASU was you got to go for it. And like if you
Wow.
want to get,
Yeah.
Wow.
it's not just you go to class and you learn the material. That wasn't enough.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot
Wow.
of kids can speak to that. It's like if you want to get more out of this and you want to make this a career, you
Yeah.
got to apply yourself.
And that's the thing
Right.
that makes
Yeah.
it.
Right.
I want you to touch on that, man, because that's the part. I say the grind.
Yeah.
Like if you just say you want somebody to be able to hand it to you, I know for me personally, it wasn't like that. I got a couple bachelor's degrees, and I got back into film after being in analog, not digital, analog. I'm gonna date myself a little bit. We got VHS, mini DV. You know what I'm saying? We got cameras that were big as this table, and right now we're shooting on some of the smallest camera bodies right now ever. So
Yeah.
since you had to go get it, what were some of the things you did to be able to help, you know what I'm saying, you get
Yeah.
to where you needed to be?
I mean, it was really just connections, communicating.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing. I get my students all the time. You got to communicate. You got to advocate for yourself. You know, you can't just stand by the side and you can take your grade for whatever class you're getting, but you got to go branch out. I talk to certain clubs.
Yeah.
Ask if I can get involved. You know.
Yeah.
I would say after to any ASU events, I'd ask my professors like, "Hey, can I hit up the ASU football game and get on the sideline and get some experience taking photos, things like that." I mean,
Right.
it was just applying myself as much as I could to get that real world experience of being in the field.
Because that was probably not going to be like actually required of your class.
It was not required at all. It was not like
Right.
I could go to a high school game and I could have got all that footage, but like I was like, no, I need to get next level. I even signed up to work for Pac-12.
Wow.
As a PA. And I always tell this story to my students. Was like, I did the job of like going into the production truck and grabbing a person's credit card and going to what was it, Jimmy John's, and getting them subs.
So that was your P Diddy experience.
Yes.
You ain't go get
Got to-
cheesecake, son.
right,
You had to
get
go.
the cheesecake.
So I'm just
Across
like,
the Brooklyn Bridge.
I'm like, guys, it's a lot that goes into it. You got to really basically advocate for yourself. If you want anything in this, that's anything you do. The three of us, we didn't have a
Yeah.
production company by just
No.
sitting here and
No.
asking someone to do it for us.
Yes.
Right.
We got it.
Yeah.
And we're doing it right now. So I mean, that's my biggest thing, man. When I was in college, I just had to go do it.
About you, Tosh?
Exactly. It's very similar experience. Very similar.
But you weren't on the broadcasting side,
No,
right?
no. I was in the film and media production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the stuff that you did, right? I know a lot of the stuff that you had to go through. I know a lot of the challenges, but I know for everybody else who's watching, some of this bonus footage, they probably don't know the plight and things you had to go through. So
Yeah.
talk about that.
So the challenging thing for me was,
Keep
Ooh,
it on
it's
it.
hot in here.
Yeah.
Nah.
Keep it on it.
No.
Yes.
The challenging thing for me was I work well with people and I network my butt off. Like
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's literally how we got
Yeah.
together. You saw our post and you was like, "What's up? Let's get to it. What I can do." And you were willing to become a production assistant while you were still in school.
Yes. Yeah. So
And
I'm like,
you know what I'm saying, and being uncomfortable in stuff that I was asking you to do that was beyond your purview or your understanding at the time.
yes.
Wow.
Yes. So I'm like a go-getter. Like I'm just always here. And if I'm working on projects with people at ASU, now some of the students were great, but a lot of people just want to do the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Like to get a B
Yeah.
or a C. Like not only do I want to get an A, but I want to retain this information. I want to have connections. I want to do all of this because it's not just about ASU for me.
Yes.
It's about my life.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
And
Yeah.
so,
Yes, man.
you know, so I'm like that. And a lot of students that I work with didn't have that mentality.
Yes.
Not saying that we have to be the same, but, you know, whatever I work on, I'm putting 120%.
Exactly.
So, and if my crew is not there, then
Ooh.
it's,
Ooh.
it makes for
Hey,
a
speak on
very
it.
long and over budget production.
Speak on it. Wait. I mean, we got to go there. I remember you. So this is the thing about being an educator. So I've been in education for a long time. I taught special education for years, and was fortunate enough to come back into film, working with UE, doing the film and TV production class with a sprinkle of photography on it because I do photography as well. But for me, as the educator, I'm thinking as also a director, a writer, you know what I'm saying, somebody that is in production.
Right.
So you have professors at ASU that have production experience, but you will struggle with some of your classmates that were on projects that wouldn't show up or would be late or be not just late, but hours late.
Yeah, we had a person on our crew, not saying no names.
No, we ain't gotta drop no. We ain't gotta drop a name. No, we ain't gotta drop a name. But
my guy showed up 5 hours late.
Eric, 5.
The director showed up 2 hours late.
Wow. So
And-
that means you have talent. You have talent. You have crew.
Wow.
You have everybody ready, but your director and one of the other members is 2 or 5 hours late.
My thing is, like, I never even worked in film, so like the mindset, like, you gotta have to
Show
not
up.
care that much and just not show up on time.
Yeah.
But wait. So how does your professor handle that?
Oh gosh. I feel like I already know the answer. to that
Oh
one.
man. So this is. I'm gonna let you say that, and I'm gonna piggyback on it.
So my professor, they really didn't say anything to them. They said that I can like fire them, but it's like, how?
Yes, because at the end of the day, you fire them,
And
it won't impact their grade.
It won't.
So that's why I teach the way I teach.
Right.
That's why I hold it the way I do. Because if we're doing an event, so say for instance, like we'll talk a little bit later of why I chose to use, my 3-4 advanced classes, or I'll use my intern class to be able to film this documentary.
Mm-hmm.
But the expectations, I treated it like they were actually on crew. So
Yes.
their grade, they're dependent upon them, being present, which is the number one thing. I always say this, the best ability you have is availability. So if
Right.
you're not here, then how can I be
Facts.
able to give you what you need? But on
Right.
top of that, how can I give them a realistic example of how it's going to be if you're on a crew? Because really,
Right.
if your director showed up 2 hours late on your 2 productions right now, would he still be there?
No.
Exactly.
No.
So
Not at all.
that was when I remember you telling me this, and we were talking, saying, of course, off camera, a different time. And I'm trying to give you some wisdom and understand how to be able to deal with it. Because
Right.
if you remove that person, what your professor doesn't understand that you have to find somebody else to take that, or you're doing it.
Right.
So you end up being this, and this, and then you turn in the end product, and they still get credit. I
Right.
say, hell to the no.
Yes.
Yeah.
I say, no way.
Yes. That was the case.
No way. And that is, to me, why I'm not a fan of ASU. But anyways, I'm just going to keep it. I'm just saying, no. I don't know any professors at ASU. I don't know how the situation. But the reality of it is, I do have other connections and people that I work with, in C5 Films, who went to other production schools, like, Scottsdale Community College, some other places. And they've had different experiences.
Yes.
But I know a lot of people who went through ASU Film School and had, some of the same situations. So
Yeah.
it's just one of those things, right? But even on that, though, even with that, you still were able to get, some of the tools that you needed.
Yes.
But both of you had to go beyond.
Oh
just-
yes.
just
100%.
the education.
Yes.
What you just
Yes.
the course syllabus and the required
Yes.
readings or the required history videos and the required
Right.
history of film and the requirements of you
Yeah.
shooting, understanding some camera angles or whatever, or waiting until you were a sophomore or a junior to be able to get
Yes.
good quality equipment. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're just going to leave it at that. I'm going to give you another drink. We'll take a break right here. We'll come back to you. We'll get another drink, and then we'll go from there.